This'll just take a second.
There are two types of massive crossover RPGs, the ones we don't get and the bad ones. Behold, we did get to play Cross Edge and Chaos Wars, for better or worse, but missed out on Namco Cross Capcom. Because honestly, who would want to see Chun-Li and Dig Dug teaming up to take down Mega Man Juno? Besides, not everyone. So when I learned that Tales of the World was effectively just a bunch of Tales games thrown in a blender, I was a bit scared. Sure enough, my greatest fear was realized. I had to deal with that ambulatory mound of smugness Luke from Tales of the Abyss once again. In full jerkwad mode, no less. And that's really the only strike I can put against this game because the rest of it is pretty freaking awesome. In the land of Terraria, panic is brewing thanks to a huge mound of evil devouring the land, all never-ending story-like. The only safety is in the towns near the World Tree, where unfortunately some bureaucratic bully has been raising taxes through the roof and deporting people left and right. That's where you come in. Literally, you're born right there as a teenager thanks to the World Tree's magicness. You soon find yourself running with a band of rebels who look really freaking familiar, who spend their days fulfilling quests for the townspeople and preparing for a full-on coup d'etat. Unfortunately, you were just born yesterday and they don't trust you as far as they can throw you. So it's up to you to win their trust by being a good little murder hobo, and maybe they won't reject your invites as often. The game is almost entirely quest-based, and while there's plenty of quests to complete, they're a bit disjointed. Consider, if you complete a guildmate's request to team up and slay 10 wolves, you might still find a quest later on asking you to go to the same area and slay one completely nondescript wolf. But completion percentage is completion percentage, and I'm a glutton for punishment.
Stay sharp. Take this.
And here's the weirdest part. The battle mechanics feel like a Tales game, which is to say they feel like my favorite Star Ocean games. Character and enemy AIs that only occasionally get completely lost. The job system, which allows you to change classes while retaining your levels in each, feels like Final Fantasy XI. The crafting system, which requires repeated use to build up skills, also feels like Final Fantasy XI. And I realize that's a weird comparison to make, especially for a Tales crossover game, but it's the best comparison I can make. Because you're not some franchise character this time, you get MMO levels of customization and freedom without impinging on the narrative at all. It all thoroughly establishes Tales of the World as the exception that proves the rule that I mentioned about crossover RPGs. Further proof, the other two Tales of the World games for PSP, which we never got here in the States. Man, I hate it when I'm right.